Okay, this street right here is called Travessa da Fortuna, and we're kind of, this is a St. Paul Street. São Paulo ruins is up at the top, up that way. But there's kind of cool stuff like everywhere in Macau, and I'm not sure if I've walked up this one or not. I'll have to check my records later and see. But we're gonna walk up it now. There's some birds up there too. And we're gonna check it all out and go up and see what's up that way. So stay tuned. Okay, Macau 2022. Filming the city, street by street. Let's check it all out. Chiquinha, Chiquinha, toma cuidado da bovidinha. Chiquinha. Okay, so before we go down Travessa da Fortuna, which is our target street right there, just gonna take a look real quick, and then we can kind of see São Paulo ruins is right up that way. So maybe we'll just go up and just kind of show you the context of it, because I think we're going to be going up in a little bit. So I'd like to give a little bit of context. They got some vendor stuff in here. So let's just kind of see. So there's São Paulo ruins. You can see it way up there. And we're going to turn around in a second. So you can, and that's a huge tourist attraction right there. And we're going to go back down to our alley. And this is called Rua de São Paulo, St. Paul Street. And this is right at the base of São Paulo ruins. And we're going to be walking up there in a second, which is this street. But let's just kind of go down just a little bit, just to give you some context of St. Paul Street as well. I have filmed St. Paul Street quite a bit, so if you do a search for that, you can see Rua de São Paulo. And there's a church down that way, not a church, a temple, right in that space. You got some really beautiful buildings, and we're going to focus on our Fortuna, so our little Fortuna Street. Let's go check it out. There's a lot of tourists now. You can buy this kind of stuff. It's like meat, like beef jerky kind of stuff. Yeah. Lots of tourists coming all the way up from that way. And that's our focus street right there. So we're gonna go up it, see what we can see. Lights are kind of coming down. Yeah, I've been in this tourist shop before. So we're gonna go, I think what we're gonna do is walk up the stairs even as well. Some of this looks like it's closed. There's a flower shop to the right. And Patio Fortuna as well. It's something called Rock and Company. Huh, okay. So you kind of got some another little alley in here as well. Travessa Vintage. So we're going to check that out as well. Let's just kind of step back a little bit and take a look. Pretty cool looking street. So that flower shop has a nice corner to it. I'm just going to go down briefly. This is called Patio de Fortuna. You got a coffee shop down here as well. I have been here before. Yeah, I have filmed in here before. I recognize King Kong. It's like a, it's like they're distributing goods from China, I think. Okay, so we're gonna keep on walking up our target street. Travessa Vintage. Looks like a little game cafe there. Then we got a vintage shop here. It's pretty cool. And then we're gonna go up. Yeah, I have been up here. Yeah, that's right. There's little vintage shops up here. I remember now. I brought my camera up here as well. I always thought this was kind of cool. You gotta have that little space. It's pretty humid though. Let me see. And we got a little vintage shop here. So Travessa da Fortuna comes right up to a vintage shop in the corner there. You can sit outside as well. Then it comes up to this wall. I think I heard a bird up there. So okay, so that's Travessa da Fortuna, some vintage clothing shops. Too cool. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do from this particular spot is I'm going to take the camera down a little bit and show you a little bit of Sao Paulo ruins, just so you get that little context of where things are at. Macau souvenir. And we're kind of at the base of Sao Paulo ruins. So I'm going to take the camera slightly to the left and then the right, and then we're going to go down to the left. And there's Sao Paulo ruins up there. We're going to head on down this time. So okay, give you a little context of stuff. Pretty cool. Yeah, there's lots of tourists now. I think it's actually it's only been open to mainland China for the last 2.5 years, and as of September 1, and for reference, I'm filming this on September 4, they just allowed foreigners, tourists to come in, but they have to do a 7-day quarantine to come in. So so that's 41 nationalities. So people only from the rich wealth countries, like all the European countries almost, and Japan, Korea, United States, Australia, stuff like that. But if they are coming in, I don't know why they would, because they'd have to do a 7-day quarantine, but if they were, they'd still be in quarantine. But it's a nice that now they'll be able to let some foreigners come in and things as well. Okay, so that was the alley that we came up, and then we're gonna just end it. And we're kind of on this Sao Paulo ruins, by the way. Rua de São Paulo Street. Lots of other streets everywhere around here as well. Okay, so we're gonna end it. Okay, Macau 2022. Filming the city, street by street. Let's check it all out. Chiquinha